It's time for the Showdown! How's it going, everybody? It has been a while. Dishnet 34 here, welcoming you to tonight's episode of the This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown, episode number 67. It has been 2 weeks since we have done a weekly showdown broadcast on the air. Oh my goodness. And the trade deadline was today, man. Today could not get any crazier. Oh man, but just so y'all know, my vacation over the last week, or at least last week, it didn't happen this week. My vacation last week went really well. And, oh man, it is good to be back. Did I win last week? I mean, if I won anything, if I won that Paul Hines last week, I would have bragged about it so much on the Out of the Park Discord. So, because that didn't happen, it didn't happen. Oh man, but thank you guys for the welcomes back. It is good to be back, to see your lovely usernames in the chat. And we got a wonderful, wonderful tournament planned out for y'all today. We got some good prizes. We got probably one of the top 5 hitters in the entire game as the first place prize today. So let's go ahead and take a look at the game screen. Let's go over there now. And welcome to this week's tournament. Because look at the prize list we have this week. First place this week will get special edition third baseman John McGraw from the 1899 Baltimore Orioles. One of the best hitting cards in the game. Second place is going to get special edition starting pitcher Johnny Podres from the Los Angeles Dodgers. And third and fourth place is going to get Al Worthington from the 1965 Minnesota Twins. Fifth through eighth is going to get Bob Friend from the 1960 Pittsburgh Pirates. Ninth through 16th going to get special edition starting pitcher Irvin Santana from the 2008 LA Angels. We'll get to roll call eventually, Mexamemester. We're going to get there. Who's got a bye? Well, I counted. And there are approximately 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 9 teams who are getting byes this week. So that's good. That's good. Because I think the announcement was made while I was on vacation. Let me see if I can go back and find that. Yep, that was while I was on vacation. So yeah, a thing that I should point out before we go any further is that the team has been made aware of the issue in perfect drafts, which I believe we've highlighted the last couple of episodes. Not really highlighted, but at least mentioned strongly. Where teams are purposefully not drafting their teams in an effort to potentially feed victories to alternate accounts. So in response to that, and in accordance with the Out of the Park 22 license, the team that's behind this game is going to be taking the action of removing a team's ability to join tournaments or perfect drafts if they, for a short period of time or permanently, if the team feels it is warranted based on violations of the terms of service. And there have been additional monitoring added to events such as this, where this has been flagged as a concern, and we'll expand that monitoring to all tournaments and perfect drafts events. Thank you guys. We remain committed to keeping modes as fair as possible for all users, and this is one step in doing so. Now, I know that there are some things about, that there are some circumstances that do happen, and we're mainly gonna be taking it as far as I know. The team is gonna be taking it on a case by case basis. But I'm not the arbiter of that. I really can't give you any more details about just past the announcement. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. This is honestly, personally, it was a very much needed very much needed policy to do that. But I digress. We're gonna get back into this. Oh man. So let's take a look at my roster that I have constructed for this. I did this on a stream on my personal channel yesterday. Nope, you have not missed the roll call yet, Zagus. And here's the team I drafted. It got a little bit weird. It was a little weird in the first 3 rounds. But, yeah. So we got Carl Hubble as my number 1 guy. We have Bill White. We have Tom Glavine. Got Austin Pruitt and Tucker Davidson. Not the best starters I could have gone with, but they're the starters that kind of popped up. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot to pick from in the first 3 rounds. In terms of the bullpen, we got Colton Brewer, we got Claude Elliott, we got Wilton Lopez, we got Fernando Salas, Mike Timlin, Anthony Young, and Bert Roberge. Yes, the draft selections were that thin that I had to take a reliever in the diamond rounds. Whew, boy. But the perfect card on this roster, Bill Dickey. Bill Dickey. That was a hell of a pick right there. Christian Vasquez is backing him up over there. Infield looks pretty good. We got Dave Magadan over at first. We got Adam Kennedy at second. We're going to have Adrian Beltre over at third. Newt Allen at short. He's usually a second baseman, but the shortstops were kind of few and far between. Yes, known speed demon Christian Vasquez. You're right, Meme Lord. You are right. Backups in the infield, got Chet Long, we got Joey Amalfitano, and our good buddy Connor Joe. In terms of the outfield, Bobby Abreu is going to be manning left field. Jarren Duran, future Red Sox legend, Jarren Duran, going to be taking over center field. And Tom Bernansky, going to be in right field. Nick Martini and Bronze Tim Raines as the backup outfielders. And actually, Tim Raines is going to be our starting DH in this one, just based on necessity, really. So there's a look at the roster for today. Not the best roster I could have come up with, but it is a roster nonetheless. And it's the roster I'm going with. Center field is kind of meh. Yeah, I mean, I had meh center field options that entire draft, but I think it's gonna work out okay. I really hope so. How can I lose with Shed Long? Oh, trust me, I have found ways to lose with everybody, Borscrum. Yeah, I mean, the meme in the community is that I always lose in the early rounds by some dumb measure. Oh, man, what are we drinking tonight? We are drinking lemonade tonight, some homemade lemonade. So let's go ahead and we are going to do that thing that everybody loves so much. The best part of the weekly showdown for many is time for the roll call. Here we go. We have the OK Orioles taking on the Diamond City Tourists. The Kamloops Coffee Kings taking on the Jackson Bashers. The Pete Webbers taking on the Chet City Bombers. The Lockport Golden Bears taking on the Castroville Mashers. The Austin Dark Horses taking on the Andy Messersmiths. The Chernobyl Stalkers taking on the Los Angeles Sharks. We have the Edinburgh Diamond Devils taking on the San Antonio Macarenas. The Biloxi, well, at least the San Antonio Macarenas taking on the Biloxi Cove Billy Goat Billy Clubs. We have the St. Paul Saints taking on the Madison Flyers. The Jeju United taking on the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Mr. Teddy's Huddle Brigade taking on the Tucson Warthogs. The Lebowski Urban Achievers taking on the West Greenwich Apple Sox. The East Hastings Black Emperors taking on the Tribune Jackrabbits. The D-Boyer facing off with the Houghton Pines. The Irvine Sloths taking on your hometown Battle Creek Maple Syrup Cartel. The Sandy Springs Spikes taking on the Raleigh Hellbanders. The Motown Hitmakers taking on the Airlog Muscle Guts. The Adirondack Lolcats taking on the Underground Turtle Bears. The Zweisel Americans taking on the Vegas Velocity. The Lakeshore Lil Gloves taking on the Delco Hoagie Mouths. The Durham Los Toros taking on the Louisville Reds. The Iowa Cornfield Rejects taking on the Armstrong Cheese. The Susquehanna Sonics taking on the Parkdale Orange Kings. The South Coast Sluggers taking on the El Dorado Aztecs. The Providence Knights taking on the Island of Catan Road Builders. The Virginia Tech Hokies taking on the Strickland Propane. The Merseyside Insufferables taking on the Shangri-La Dragons. The Flint Tropics facing off with the Mongol Horde. The Strapping Young Scrapple taking on the Lytton City Sawchuckers. The Challenger Deep Walshes taking on the Yocamilco Axolotls, I should say. The Brattleboro Peace taking on the Windy City Summoners. The OK Mercury taking on the Texas City Thunderbats. The Pawtucket Eagles taking on the Finneytown Flames. The Montreal Expos taking on J-Pax Madcats. MT DeCleep taking on the Brighton Birds. And the OK Slumpbusters taking on the SSP Sugar Free Rockstars. We have the Bob Loblaws Loblogs taking on the Norwich Navigators. The West Kilden and Westies taking on the Donruss Elite. The Charlton Killer K's taking on the Vista Tartans. The Snow Weasel taking on the Fairburn Flames. The Fargo Fools taking on the Upstate Upstarts. The Generic Logos taking on the Minnesota Twinkies. The Owasso Villains taking on the Yukon Silvers. The Narragansett Loggers taking on the Providence White Mice. The Colorado Springs Counts taking on the Homebody House Dad. The Mar-a-Lago Super Spreaders taking on, well, they're actually getting a first round bye as the Ayafo Yokel Eldfall, a rare night that they did not get a draft completed in time. That is unfortunate. The New Zealand Breaks will be taking on the Etobicoke Heads Estate. The Bucks County Phillies taking on the Rosarito Ranas. Moving on down the list, we have the Nashville Lions getting a first round bye as the Cepheid Variables failed to draft a team in time, unfortunately. The New York Mules will be taking on the Mackenzie Eagles. The Rigo Rothocopters taking on the Frankfort Fighting Falcons. The Parkridge Clowns taking on the Toronto Suns. The Colorado Grizzlies taking on the Burlington Big Stick. The Texas Outlaws taking on the Wauwatosa Frozen Ropes. Next on the list, we have the Metropolis Slipnuts taking on the Chad Golden Rumps. The Atlanta Gamers taking on the Adidas Nylon Pants. The Game 7 Anxiety taking on the Walnut Creek Geezers. Chico's Bail Bondsmen taking on the Narsh Returners. The Gouverneur Destroyers taking on the Bamberg Old Timers. The Sexton Summit Purple Warriors taking on the Inglorious Batters. The Panama Canal Rumsters will be getting a first round bye as King Hades failed to draft a team. The Egyptian Mummies will be taking on the Melmont Leeches. The Ho 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 Green Giants taking on the Rivervale Halflings. The Lavender Town Soul Stealers will be taking on the Elder Panthers. The Seattle Foreshocks will be taking on the Bad News Bears. The Massachusetts Master Batters will take on the Kanye Kardashianids. That's a name right there, Kardashianids. The Florida G-Men will be taking on the Atascocita. Okay. That's an I. Atascocita. Hope I'm just butchering the heck out of that. The Atascocita Anchors. The Milwaukee Mustangs taking on the Miami Mushrooms. The Prospect Park Pride taking on the New York Smokies. The Paris Bulldogs taking on the Chesterfielders. The Kia Tigers taking on the Carmichael Werewolves. Atascocita. Okay, I can see that. Atascocita. Awesome. And we also have the Ottawa Hammerheads taking on the Kitchener Rage. Moving on down the list, we have the Orlando Orange Kings taking on the Yonkers Gorillas. The Cool Cool Fun Funs taking on the Montgomery Biscuits. The Mayokumura Kuma and the Tarzana Trillionaires will be getting first round buys as the Driech Bag of W's and the Schrodinger's Bats failed to draft a team in time. We have the Wash Park Rangers taking on the Erie Drearies, and the Winnipeg Goldeyes taking on the Chicago Maples. Still got a lot of teams left on this list. The Monterey Goats will be taking on the Vlad Jr. Slash Lines. The Hartford Yard Goats taking on the Serenity Fireflies. The Sean Murphy Worshippers taking on the Columbia Tigers. The Hampton Jumbo Shrimp taking on the Vlad News Bears. The Latte Giants taking on the Porto Johns. The Falstaff Fiery Furnaces taking on the Asbury Springbocks. The Seldom Seen Cardinals taking on the Crystal Lake Loons. The New York Bisons taking on the Castleberry Storm. The Pack-Only Llamas will be taking on the Baked Apple Pancakes. The Toronto Irish will be taking on the Twitter Trolls. The Los Angeles Vibes will take on Charlie's Champs. The Humongous Melonheads will face off with the Davidson Cats. The San Antonio Saints will be facing off with the New York NY Metros. The Philly Fanatics Phillies Legends will face the El Monte Blazers. AGB2 GB2 will face the New York They Might Be Giants. The Seychelles Seashore Seashell Sellers will be taking on the Comiskey All-Stars. The Soda Springs Titans will take on the Lowell Padres. Gurren Lagann will be taking on the Newark Bears. The Woodgate Aston Villa will take on the Pullman Predators. The Alston Wolf Spiders will take on, the Alston Wolf Spiders take on LJ Hosemad. The OK Ones, well, they're going to give a first-round bye to the Flagstaff 49ers as the OK Ones forgot to draft a team. The San Juan Gaisticos will take on the Valinor Eagles. The Westerly Yachtsmen face off with the Inconsiderate Strangers. The Muleshoe Meerkats taking on the Bridgewater Banana Slugs. The Hong Kong King Kong will take on the Westerly Pawsox. The Clown City All-Stars taking on the Seoul Lolcats. The Los Angeles Terminators taking on the Long Beach Usual Suspects. Ponyboy Curtis will face off the Niigata Nigiri. The Crown Point Kings will face off with the Vancouver Asahi. The Delta Lumberjacks will face the York Blackbirds. The Daejeon Eagles taking on the Manchester Camels. The Raylan Justifieds facing off with the Connecticut Conmen. The Louisville Trash Pandas will face the Bleacher Creatures. The Possum Springs Smelters will face the Humongous Melonheads. The Happy Cowboys will face the Leominster Blue Raiders. The Hartford Dark Blues will face off with Taylor Swift. The Brazilian Birthday Cakes will be given a first-round bye to the Minnesota State Screaming Eagles as the Birthday Cakes forgot to draft the team. The New York Highlanders will face off with the SGCTC Brocs. The Mayo Sandwich will face off with the Marvel Baseball Junkies. The Chico Nuts will face off with the Chicago Juniors. AGBGB will face off with the Hasselberry Hounds. The Richmond Ducks will face the Orchard Isle Foxes. Moving on down the list, we have the Champion City Mystery Men taking on the SLC Punks. The Boston Dirt Dogs taking on the Letterkenny Irish. The Mira Mesa Marauders taking on the Louisville Southsides. The Smashville Mashers taking on the St. Paul Pack Openers. The Mississauga Night Shadows will be facing off to the Carnegie Melons. The Everett Aqua Sox will face the Virginia Hunters. The Madison Lakers will face the Paula's Hook Tabby Cat. And finally, Piscotty Doesn't Know will be taking on T39. Those are the 256 teams, well, more so the 247 teams that will be competing for tonight's prizes in the weekly showdown tonight. Whew! Pretty sure you've read off 1,000 teams. It feels like I've read off 1,000 teams. Yup. It sure as heck feel like that. Whew. Let's take a look at my opponents. The Irvine Sloths in this one before we get too far into this. Whew, boy. Just need a quick yawn there before we move on a little bit. There we go. We have, let's see, they have Irv Young, Leon Kadori. We also have newly minted twins, Simeon Woods Richardson, in their rotation. Tom Glavine and George McQuillan rounding out there. In their bullpen, they have Doug Brocale, Bill Crouch, Paul Farai, Mark Melanson, Steve Nagy, Fernando Salas, and Chad Green in the bullpen. Some interesting selections there. As far as catching goes, they have Quincy Troop as their main catcher with Terry Humphrey backing him up. Mickey Hatcher and Bob Jones sharing time at first. Nick Madrigal at second. Newly minted Cub Nick Madrigal, I should say. Lave Cross and Wander Franco manning third base. I have a feeling Lave Cross is their DH. That is correct. And at shortstop, they got Willie Wells with Angelton Simmons and Ron Samford backing up. In terms of outfield, they only got four of them. Carson Bigby, Jim Northrup, Bradley Zimmer, and Bob Ganley. So some interesting selections for this team. Here's how they'll line up. Willie Wells, Nick Madrigal, Wander Franco, Lave Cross, Jim Norfolk, Mickey Hatcher, Quincy Troop, Carson Bigby, Bob Ganley. However, that's their versus righty lineup. No changes against lefties. So this is going to be an interesting matchup. And also in other tournament news, there are 6 more slots available in the Friday Diamond Cap. So if you want to be in another tournament real quick, Friday Diamond Cap still has 6 spots open. They're hoping to get that filled tonight. All right, we are 30 seconds away from the first sim of the night. Wouldn't it be amazing if after I get back from vacation, I make this giant run and I actually win the whole thing tonight? That would be fun. I mean, I know it's not going to happen, but you never know. You never know. Whew. Oh, Gorgo, nicely done. Had a lucky draw from a standard pack this evening at 85,000 FL Diamond that allowed him to finish the Tampa Bay Future Legend mission. Nicely done, sir. That is awesome. That's good when you can get a lucky pull out of the pack. You know what I mean? I was doing some packs on my pack-only team yesterday on my personal channel, and whoo, baby. Ooh, baby. I managed to get the one card I needed from the pack-only team, which completed the Charles Nagy Diamond mission for me. Now, I still need to complete the Silver mission at the least for that Nagy Build-A-Legend mission. Holy crap. Which that has been tough. Drunken Superman need this one. My whole team was traded away the last 2 days. Ooh, which one? The Cubs or the Nationals? Wainham, with absolutely no faith in you, boy. But then again, he also has a point. Cubs? Ooh, yeah. Well, the Twins kept Buxton and Donaldson, so really the whole team wasn't traded away over there. Let's be honest with ourselves there. Just waiting for this first sim to come in, and well, hopefully some good stuff happens tonight. Whew. Probably getting the yawns because it's a little warm up in my room, and the only fan, the only fan I have is located behind my green screen. So, yay. Woo. So how are y'all doing tonight? How are y'all doing tonight? Hopefully y'all's teams are doing well. Hopefully you guys have some teams in the tournament. And by the way, next week's Weekly Showdown, oh boy, you are going to love the prizes for next week's Showdown. We will show them off a little later on tonight. We also have 27 packs to open up on the cartel. So stay tuned for that because we're going to do some Call Your Shot later tonight. Yeah, that's right, Dark Wainham. Blue Jays got their first homestand in more than a year. That's right. That's awesome. I have a tweet saved I want to see with the Blue Jays fans giving them a ovation or something on their way in. That's what I've been waiting for, really, when they announced that the Blue Jays are going back to Toronto. I wanted to see how they would welcome them back. You know, wanted to see those scenes because it's been what, darn near almost 2 years since they've had a game in Toronto. It's absolutely nuts. All right, the sim is in. The doom chime has sounded. Except you couldn't hear it because my desktop audio was muted. Let's go to the highlights. Round 1, Battle Creek Maple Syrup Cartel versus the Irvine Slavs. Let's go to the tape. Here we go. We pick it up in the bottom of the 3rd inning, so a very late start to the highlight reel on this one. No score so far. Adam Kennedy at the plate for the Maple Syrup Cartel facing the lefty Irv Young. Lefty on lefty matchup here. Runner on first is Jaron Duran with nobody out. Count full, the pitch, and that one's into center field fairly deep, and that one is off the wall. Here comes Duran for third. He's going to round third and head on home. Kennedy slides in with a double, and the Cartel take a 1-0 lead in the third. 1-0. A good start for the Cartel here in the inning. Still nobody out. We move ahead to Tim Raines at the plate. Kennedy on second. Nobody out still. Count full, the pitch. Swinging a line drive right field down the line. It'll go into the corner. Kennedy will score easily. Here comes Raines for second. And he's going to slide on in with an RBI double. It's 2-0 Cartel. RBI double for Tim Raines. Cartel scored 2 more in the bottom of the third. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Still 4-0 Cartel. Raines on first. Dave Magadan on second with 2 outs for Newt Allen facing off with the new pitcher Paul Fry. Look at those stats against lefties. 129 stuff, 102 movement, 46 control. Holy crap. The 1-0 pitch, and that one's into left center field, and that one's going to fall in and go to the wall. Finds the gap in left center. Magadan will score easily. Here comes Raines for the plate. He's going to score easily. Allen will make his way over to third. It's a 2-run double. And the Bell Creek Maple Syrup Cartel take a 6-0 lead. Top 6, Carl Hubble on the mound for the Cartel. Lave Cross at the plate. Runners on second and third with 1 out. Count full, the pitch from the lefty. And that one's lined into right field for a base hit. Madrigal will score easily. Here comes Franco for the plate. The throw from Bernansky not in time. It's a 2-run single for Lave Cross and 6-2 Cartel. Bell Creek gets a run back in the bottom of the 6th. It's now 7-2. We move ahead to the top of the 7th. Hubble's still in this. Runners on first and second with nobody out, facing off with Bob Ganley. Count 3-1, the pitch, and that one's lined and over the head of a jumping Newt Allen for a base hit. Troop will stop at third with nobody out, and the bases are loaded for the top of the order, Willie Wells. Hubble in just a little bit of trouble. The first pitch to Wells, and that's going to be trouble into right field for a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes Bigby for the plate. He will score, and 7-4. We stay in the 7th, and new pitcher in for the Cartel. It'll be Wilton Lopez, as Nick Madrigal will step up to the plate. Runners on first and second, nobody out, and a 1-1 count. The pitch. Ground ball to short. This could be just what they needed. A second for 1, but that's all they get. So you get the out of Wells at second. Ganley goes to third. Madrigal safe at first. 1 out now. And that's all they get in the inning. Bottom 8, the Cartel get 2 in the bottom of the 8th. And we head to the 9th. Bert Roberge on to try to close it out. Nobody on. 2 outs for Willie Wells. Full count pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Bell Creek Maple Syrup Cartel win round 1 and are on to round 2. Final score 9-4. A beautiful game from the Cartel. Taking the lead early. Looked a little dicey in the 6th and 7th. But overall, not a bad time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the Cartel's 12 hits were doubles in this one. Wow. Absolutely insane. Your boys won round 1. I get a win. About time. Sheds like a lucky charm? Maybe you're right, Borscrum. Maybe you're right. Now, the question is, am I going to win round 2? Who am I facing? That's the next question. Who am I facing? Looks like the Gallisticos. Yep. Take a look at their roster. Mokos Loco is their manager. They ran Tim Hudson in game 1. Interesting stuff there. They're going to run Jeff Fassrow. Ooh. Fassrow's going to be a tough cookie there. Also have Hunter Green, Casey Hagman in their rotation. They're going a 4-man rotation We've seen 4-man rotations in the weekly showdown have success lately. I don't know how that's the case, but it certainly has been a strategy for a lot of people in recent weeks. George Gill, Tex Pruitt, Hector Santiago, Steve Searcy, and Bill Sales, a 5-man bullpen for the Gallisticos. In terms of hitters, oh man, do they have hitters. They got Gene DeSottles, Jeff Mathis, Tim Spear listed as catchers. They got Ron Jackson and Jeff Leefer at first base. Gene Segura and Dave Sheen listed at second. Jude Johnson and Felix Mantilla over at third. Dobie Moore is their shortstop. Bip Roberts and Zach Wheat listed in left field. Harry Bay, Ted Eulander, and Junior Wooten listed as center fielders. Matt Joyce and Chris Richard in right field. Even though they have all those hitters, no real specific VLVR lineup. So we'll see what happens. This is a very short pitching staff. I would assume that Fassero is going to have to go deep into this game. So we'll see what happens. See what happens as we move ahead to round 2. Fassero's a tough cookie. I'll give it that. But I got Silver Glavin going, so I kind of like my chances. It's just a matter of how the RNG treats me, you know? And historically, the RNG hasn't treated me well. It's Fassero? Aha. So it is. Interesting. I always thought it was Fassero. More you know, I guess. But man, I just want to get into the money. You know what I mean? I just want to get at least to the quarterfinals. At least into 9th through 16th. That's what I want. I just need to win 4 games. 4 games. That's all I need to win. Oh man, yeah, into the money would be nice. It'd be a marked improvement from previous tournaments for your boy. Great Scott has hit 3 once, never more. Oh yeah, I know the feeling of that too, especially in regular tournaments. Oh boy. But somehow, some way, I managed to perfect draft my way to a Justin Turner on my pack-only team, so it's just luck, you know. And that Justin Turner card is hitting pretty well for that team, which you will see on Sunday when I broadcast the Perfect Team Weekly Prep. So stay tuned for that Sunday night after the Perfect League World Series with our good buddy DRC. DJ TX made the money last 2 weeks. Round 1 exit today. Oof. All right. The doom chime is in. Round 2 is in. I'm nervous about this, guys. Really nervous about this. Hopefully some good stuff happens. But, you know your boy has his doubts. I mean, San Juan's always a tough cookie. And so is Fassero. So we'll see what happens. Let's go to the game screen. Let's do it. Pick it up. Bottom second. Fassero on the mound for the Gallisticos. No score. Dave Magadan at the plate for the Cartel. Bernansky on first. Dickey on second with nobody out. And Fassero in an 0-2 count against Magadan. The 0-2 pitch, and that one's ground to second. It could be 2 to short for 1, and a huge double play there off the bat of Magadan. Dickey moves up to third, and the Cartel get nothing in the third. Holy moly. Whoa, okay. I just got whiplash from this time warp, because we are now in the 7th inning. We are now in the 7th inning of this one. Tom Glavin's still on the mound. There is still no score in this one, folks. Matt Joyce at the plate. Nobody on, nobody out. The 1-1. That one's lined into right field for a leadoff single for the Gallegos right fielder. That'll bring up Gene Segura, the second baseman. 0-1 pitch coming from Glavine. He needs a ground ball right here, and he gets it to second, to short for one. The relay in time for the double play. Goes Kennedy to Allen to Magadan for the double play. And that's all they get in the inning. We time warp again to the bottom of the 8th. Still no score in this one. It has been a pitcher's duel all game tonight. Nobody on, one out. Facero, I should say, facing off with Adam Kennedy. Nobody on, one out. The 1-1 pitch, lefty on lefty. Swinging the line drive sharply to third. The throw, not in time from the third baseman, Johnson. And Adam Kennedy beats it out for an infield single. So a 1-out infield single given up by the lefty. And that'll bring up Tim Raines, the DH. And a new pitcher coming in for the Gallegos. They are going with Tex Pruitt out of the bullpen. Facero's day is done. The 1-2 pitch from the righty and a big swing and miss there. Throw down to second and Kennedy is in there safely. So Pruitt gets the strikeout of Raines. Kennedy steals second with 2 outs now. And that'll bring it back to the top of the order for Newt Allen. 2 outs, runner on second. A 1-2 count from Pruitt. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Newt Allen gone on strikes to end the threat. No score as we head to the top of the 9th. Bert Roberge in the game for the Cartel. Trying to keep this a 0-0 game. Bip Roberts will lead things off. First pitch on the way. Swinging a fly ball right center field. Playable for the center fielder Duran. 1 gone. 2 gone now for Matt Joyce. A righty killer. See what happens here. The 1-0 from Roberge. That one's lined into right center field. That could be trouble. It'll go all the way to the wall. Joyce rounding first, heading for second. Duran picks it up. And stopping at second with a 2-out double is Matt Joyce. After an intentional walk to Gene Segura, they're going to pinch hit for their shortstop. It'll be Ted Eulander coming in to bat as a pinch hitter. See what he can do here. The count 1-0. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. The 1-0 pitch. Now one's grounded to first. Magadan has it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and that will retire the side. The Gallegos strand 2. Bottom 9, here we come. Walk-off territory as Bill Sales will come in the game for the Gallegos. A rare diamond reliever for the Gallegos. Bobby Abreu will lead things off. Count is full. The pitch. Walked in, ball 4. There's that 44 control doing Bill Sales no favors. Leadoff walk to the leadoff man. Here's Beltre, the third baseman. Runner on first, nobody out. The 1-0 pitch. Down low for ball 1. The throw down to second, and Abreu steals second. Runner in scoring position. The winning run's 180 feet away. And Sales in a 3-0 count against Beltre. The pitch. Walked in, ball 4. So 2 straight walks from Bill Sales to start the bottom of the 9th. And the Cartel could be sensing victory here, but there's still time left. Bill Dickey gets on base somehow, some way. And it's up to Tom Bernansky. The bases are loaded. Nobody out. Bill Sales still on the mound. He has been struggling this inning. Can Brunansky be the hero for the Cartel and send him to round 3? The first pitch. Swing the line drive. Base hit. Left field. Cartel win. The crowd is going wild at Perfect Park. The Cartel are going to round 3. An absolute meltdown inning from Bill Sales. The difference in this one. 1-0 final score. Holy moly. Only 4 hits the entire game. 2 of them from Tom Brunansky. Wow, 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 wow. Look at Glavin's outing here. 8 innings, 4 hits, 3 strikeouts. A tough no decision. Roberge, 1 strong inning pitched. 1 hit and 1 walk. Stranded those runners on first and second. Goodness gracious. So who we got in round 3? We get Charlie's Champs. All right, let's take a look at their lineup here. Ooh, they got Jerry Royce. They got Mike Fiers. Looks like they're going to be facing off with John Eriks in this one. Extreme fly ball with some interesting movement. Oof, that's a tough customer. They got Alex Wood and Matt Boyd as their 4 and 5. Joel Finch, Luis Madero, Matt Strom, Cole Sulser, Julian Tavares, Rowan Wick, and Zach Britton in their bullpen. Catching, Lucroy and Posey. Beckwith, Cavaretta, Moreland at first, Guillaume Madrigal at second, Sean Berry at third, Willie Wells at short, Jahmai Jones, Art Shamsky, Cedric Mullins, Sam Jethro, and Sammy Vick in the outfield. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby. Can we make it to round 4? That will be absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Maybe the new magic is dish off one week, wins the next. I don't know, man. I mean, I really can't take another vacation off from work for a while. I don't think my boss would like that. My real life, my non-out-of-the-park bosses would love that. Would not love it, actually. Whoo, baby. This could be interesting. Ha! I may pull it off. Ha! I see what you did there, yup, yup. I see what you did there. Alright, that doom chime should be sounding any minute now. Just waiting for that 3rd round sim to come in. So anyway, my vacation went pretty well. Took in one of the Brewers games against the Royals, and then took in one of the Twins games against the Angels. That was a fun week. Went to the parks with my dad. That would be our 8th and 9th ballpark that we have been to together. Hoping to catch all 30 MLB parks someday. Just depends on how schedules kind of shake out, you know. But yeah, it was fun. Had a great time. Had some really good seats. First row in right field in Milwaukee. First row, second deck above the bullpen in Minnesota. That got some good seats. And all that. Were they sold out? Sold out. I don't think they were sold out. We were in Milwaukee the same day that that the Bucks won the championship, or at least we were playing in Game 6. So they actually had to move up the start time of that to accommodate for that. Which that was something we only learned on the ferry ride to Milwaukee. Did I catch a ball? No, I did not, unfortunately. But we'll talk more about that later, because we got round 3 action. We pick it up in the top of the second. Cartel looking to score first in this one. Adam Kennedy at the plate. Runner on third is Brunansky with 2 outs. Facing off with John Eriks. Count 0-2. The pitch from the right-hander, and that one is lined up the middle for a base hit. And the Cartel are up 1-0 early. Adam Kennedy with an RBI single. Pick it up, top third now. Bill Dickey at the plate. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Count 3-1. The pitch from the right-hander, and it's ball 4. Bases loaded, 1 out. And that brings up Tom Brunansky. And now Brunansky in a 3-1 count. Has some good eye. He could draw a walk here. Let's find out. Bases loaded, 1 out, and he draws the walk. Cartel up 2-0. Two nothing now. We stay on the top of the third. Bases loaded. One out for Dave Magadan. John Eriks has gotten himself into some big trouble here in this one. Count 2-2. The pitch to Magadan. Swinging a line drive. Right field. Into the corner it goes. 1 run scores. 2 runs scores. Here comes Brunansky. He will score. Through to third. Not in time. It's a bases clearing double by Magadan. And it's 5-0 Cartel. What a start. We move ahead to the bottom of the third. Runners on second and third for Charlie's Champs with 1 out. Bill White on the mound for the Cartel. Some decent movement, control, but good movement and ground ball type. But he's kind of facing a little bit of a speed bump here. Second and third, 1 out for Willie Wells. Full count pitch on the way, and he walked in ball 4. So now the Champs have the bases loaded with 1 out. Now bring up Nick Madrigal. Count 1-2, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Madrigal with a rare swinging strikeout. 2 gone. Now bring it up to Sam Jethro. First pitch from White on the way, and that one's blasted into left field. Deep, but it's going to be playable for the left fielder Abreu to retire the side. Cartel strand the bases loaded in the bottom of the third. And we move ahead to the top of the 7th. Cartel now up 7-0. Matt Strom on the mound for Charlie's Champs, facing off with Dave Magadan. Runner on first, 1 out. The first pitch, lefty on lefty. Swinging a high fly ball. Deep left field. Going back, Shamsky. Ball go far for Dave Magadan. 2-run shot, and the Cartel are running away with it. 9-0 the score. An absolute shellacking. And we move to the top of the 8th. It's now 10-0. Dave Magadan, bases loaded, 2 outs. Oh man, how much more damage could there be? Grounder up the middle for a base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes Dickey. Throw from center. 2 runs score. And it's 12-0 Cartel. Barring a miracle, the Cartel are going to round 4. Bottom 9, Bill White trying to complete this game. Sam Jethro will lead things off, the 1-2. There's a high fly ball in the right center field. That one's down and off the wall. Going to get it is Bernansky. Rounding second, heading for third is Jethro. He's going to be in there safely with a leadoff triple. Lead-off triple. And they do get the run scored, so it's 12-1. Claude Elliott looking to try to get the final out here. Runner on first, 2 out. The 1-0 pitch to John Beckwith. Line drive, caught by the second baseman Kennedy. And the Cartel are going on to round 4. 12-1 the final. So a 12-1 game. The offense has been chugging for the Cartel in this one. Oh, DRC. Oh, DRC. I just woke up from a nap and had a horrible dream that the Cubs traded their entire core for peanuts. Guys, a simple request from me. F's in the chat for our good buddy DRC. He's had a tough day today. Very, very tough day today. So hopefully this will console you a little bit. But you did get Nick Madrigal. That's fun. Right? Right? Anyway, we win round 3, 12-1. Really good outing by Mr. White here. Oh, boy. So let's see. Who's next? Ooh, the dark horses. The dark horses are next. Round 4. 1, 2, 3. All right. If I win this game, I'm in the money, baby. If I win this game, I'm in the money. Not liking my chances because we're putting Austin Pruitt on the mound. I don't like this. I do not like this. I think this is the moment where we lose, guys. This is the moment where we lose. See what happens, though. Take a look at their roster. They're going to have Dallas Braden on the mound for this one. Bill Champion, Kenyon Middleton, Joe Nathan, Drew Pomeranz, Esmiel Rogers, and Dan Plesac are in their bullpen. Biz Mackey and Max Stassi behind the plate. Ooh, Biz Mackey, that is a guy to have behind the plate for darn sure. First baseman, they have Hank Greenberg. Second base, they got Cupid Childs. Rabbit Robinson backing him up there. Max Schrock is listed as their only third baseman. Interesting stuff there. Ha-Seung Kim at short. Chuck Wortman also there. Pat Burrell, Ken Griffey, Jim Holt listed as their left fielders. Rocco Baldelli and Roman Quinn in center. Heavy Johnson and Bill Voss in right field. And Heavy Johnson's actually their shortstop for this one. Let's see. Third base is Ha-Seung Kim. Roman Quinn in right. Rocco Baldelli in center. Ken Griffey in left. Some interesting guys they've got on this team. This could be a tough matchup, guys. Could be tough. Could be very, very tough. All right, we are waiting for round 4. The simulating text is on the clock. But yeah, vacation went well. We talked about the seats. Both of those games were not sold out. Like I said, in Milwaukee, it was the same day that the Milwaukee Bucks were playing in Game 6, so they actually moved up the time a little bit. They moved it up like 4 hours local time so they can accommodate for the game. That was fun. Miller Park. It's not American Family Field like they think it is. It's Miller Park in my heart, and it will always be Miller Park in my heart. Probably the easiest commute that I have ever had to a ball game. Now, granted, we did do a little bit of a drive the night before. Me and my dad from our hotel to the park. Didn't take the highway. We took this interesting back road in Milwaukee through some industrial area. That was oddly calming, to be honest. Wasn't a whole lot of traffic until just before we got to the stadium. It was probably one of the better commutes that I have had to a ballpark ever. Like, easy to get there, fairly easy parking. Don't take the back roads in Milwaukee. I mean, all we had to really deal with were parked cars along the side of the road. That was about it. Tailgate? We did not tailgate. Now we're not that kind. We're not that kind of a family. Oh no. Couldn't download the file. Oh cripes. And I loaded the wrong Showdown file. Doggone it. Game, why do you do this every single time? And now that just don't know what's going on with that. Don't know what happened. Not just you, yeah. Yeah. I did not see the color on the screen. I did not see the color on the screen. I did not see the color of the text on the screen. Did not see the color of the text on the screen. All right, round 4. Yeah, I don't know why it did that. I don't know why it did that. That's weird. That's really weird. Game just threw up a could not download file error for everybody. That's happened a lot ever since we've gone to 256. If it's not in the first round, it's later on. I don't know why that is. I'm going to have to talk to the team about that, see why that does happen. But either way, it's time for round 4. It is time for round 4. Let's get started. Austin Pruitt on the mound for the Cartel. We pick it up in the top of the first. Cupid Childs leading off. Yeah, it's not a disc spacing for me, M. Lellum. And that's a liner into center field. And a diving play by Jaron Duran. What a play for the first out of this ball game. 2 outs now here in the top of the first for Hank Greenberg. Righty on righty here. The first pitch from Pruitt, and that one is blasted into left center field. Jogging back is Abreu. He looks up, and that one's gone. Ball go far for Hank Greenberg, and the Dark Horses take an early 1-0 lead. Not a good start for the Cartel, giving up the solo shot. Move out to the bottom of the second. Dallas Braden on the mound. Dave Magadan at the plate. Runner on first with 1 out. The 1-0 to the first baseman, and that one is lined. Base hit into right field. Bernansky rounding second, heading for third. The throw from right field is not in time to second. Here comes Bernansky for the plate. It's an RBI double for Dave Magadan to tie this game at 1. Top third, Pruitt in a bit of trouble here. Runners on first and second with nobody out for Ken Griffey. Count 0-1, the pitch, ground ball. Right back to the mound, throw to second for 1, and that's all they'll get. Runners at the corners now with 1 out. And now Griffey, I guess, stole second. As here's Hank Greenberg, hit the solo homer back in the first. 1-2 count, second and third. 1 out and a big swing and a miss there. 2 gone. And now Pat Burrell at the plate. Count 2-1, the pitch from Pruitt. Ground ball, deep in the hole to short. Throw to first in time. What a play by the shortstop, Newt Allen. Still tied at 1. We move ahead to the top of the 5th. Ken Griffey at the plate. Runner on first with 2 outs. The 2-0 pitch, and that one's lined into right field. That one's going to fall in front of Bernansky for a base hit. Going from first to third is Cupid Childs. And all of a sudden, a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Here's Greenberg. Count 1-1. The pitch from Pruitt, and that one's lined to right center. That's going to be trouble. It'll go to the wall. Childs will score easily. Here comes Griffey for third. He is going to stop at third. It's an RBI double for Hank Greenberg with 2 outs, making it 2-1 Austin. Now 3-1 Austin as Pat Burrell comes to the plate. 2-0 pitch from Pruitt, and that one is bombed. Way back and way gone. Ball will go far for Pat Burrell, and it's 5-1 Dark Horses. Pick it up, bottom 6. The Cartel offense needs to get going here. Jaron Duran at the plate. Runner on first with 2 outs. 0-2 pitch from Braden, and that one's blasted into right field. Jaron Duran! Ball go far! And the Cartel are back within 2. It's 5-3. Yeah, I'm starting to think I should have put Pruitt on an innings count or something. We stay bottom 6. Runner on second with 2 outs for Tim Raines. Full count from Braden. Here's the pitch. Walked in, ball 4. First and second with 2 outs. Now bring up Adam Kennedy. Braden has him in a 1-2 count. The pitch. Swinging a pop-up into left. Playable for Griffey. He makes the play to retire the side. 5-3. We head to the bottom of the 8th. 1 out, nobody on for Tom Bernansky. Really good against lefties. See what we can do here. The 1-2 from Braden. Swinging a line drive. Base hit just past the jumping Ha-Seong Kim. Runner on first with 1 out. And I'll bring up Jaron Duran. Homered his last time up. And Joe Nathan will come in to pitch. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to third. To second for 1, but that's all they'll get. Duran just a little too speedy. And here's Dave Magadan. Or not. We'll just skip that at bat because nothing happened. Bert Roberge into the game now here in the top of the 9th for the Cartel. Looking to keep this a 5-3 game and give the Cartel a chance in the bottom of the 9th. Count 1-0. The pitch. Swinging a high fly ball. Left center field, and Ha-Seong Kim. Ball go far. Huge homer for the Dark Horses off of Bert Roberge. 6-3 the score. Bottom 9, 2 outs, nobody on for Christian Vasquez. Dan Plesac on the mound. 2-2 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Bale Creek Maple Syrup Cartel just short of the money tonight. Final score 6-3 here in round 4. Oof. That stunk. Well, it was a good run, I guess, but doggone it. Freaking Austin Pruitt. All right, let's go to the start screen. We're going to go ahead and sign up for next week's Weekly Showdown. Got a lot of good stuff in this one. All right, let's take a look, see. Let's see what the prizes are. 88 teams have already signed up for next week. Who do we got? Oh, look at these prizes right here. Look at these prizes right here. First place next week in the Weekly Showdown is going to get Dom DiMaggio from the Boston Red Sox. Second place is going to get Barry Larkin from the 1989 Cincinnati Reds. Third and fourth is going to get Bobby Parnell from the New York Mets. Fifth through eighth is going to get center fielder Al Bumbry from the 1980 Orioles. And ninth through 16th will get special edition second baseman D. Gordon from the 2015 Miami Marlins. Some good prizes for next week. Y'all better sign up for that. And you know what? While we're waiting, we're going to go ahead. We're going to draft this team right now while we still have some time. If you sign up for one of these weekly tournaments, can you still sign up for quick tournaments, or is that it? With perfect drafts, since the Weekly Showdown is a perfect draft, you only get one slot, and you would be taking up a slot for a week. Let's go ahead and draft this team right now. Let's get this done now before we do call your shot tonight. Ooh, and we get some interesting selections here for round 1. I'm going to try to do this fairly quickly. We got Jason Giambi, we got Scott Rowland, we got Larry Walker, we got Chet Lemon, we got David Justice, and we got Eddie Murray. Ooh, we got the new Giambi in this one. Oh boy, I might just go with this. Oh man, Larry Walker though? Ooh, Larry Walker could be interesting, but man, he's splitty. Ooh. I like the error rating on Giambi. Plus, I could use him in left field in a pinch. Oh man. Oh man. I'm gonna go with Giambi here. He just seems like the choice. I mean, Scott Rowland, he's decent. Yeah, I'm gonna take Giambi. There's our big bat. Oh, look at this. Look at this round right here. Andrelton Simmons, let's go. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, and look at this round right here. We have two clear-cut choices here. Oh, boy. Chicken Wolf and Bob Locker are the big ones here. Jared Kelenic, we got Yordan Alvarez, Randy Arozarena, Robinson Cano as well. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, I don't know about Chicken Wolf, though. I mean, Bob Locker's a good reliever. Ooh. Yeah, let's go with Chicken Wolf. Let's go with Chicken Wolf. Let's do it. Some really fire first 3 rounds there. Oh, and look at this. Look at this right here. Bip Roberts in left field. This is looking good. This is looking good. Whew. Okay. Also got Jim Doyle. We got Luis Castillo. Got Matt Chapman, Trot Nixon, Ryan Dempster, Carl Hubble, Mark Melanson, Aaron Heilman, Danny Murphy, Mike Cameron, Bill White. Yeah, I gotta go Hubble here. Mike Cameron, sure. Here's Mike Cameron. Nothing really special, to be quite honest with you. But I think the play is Hubble. The play has got to be Hubble. He did good for me in this perfect draft. Let's do it. Robertson, Hubble. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, what are we getting in this one? We got Anthony Rendon, Lance Lynn, Brian Dozier, Earl Harris, Chris Sabo, Pedro Guerrero, Jack Flaherty, Don Baylor, Bob Johnson, Gene Woodling, Tyler Soderstrom, and Jeff Montgomery. Okay, these are some interesting choices here. Harris, not really a good reliever. Anthony Rendon, oh man. F's in the chat for his -10. Ay, ay, ay. Lance Lynn could be interesting. Chris Sabo doesn't really have good defense. Bob Johnson's really only a contact hitter and nothing more. Soderstrom, not really a catcher, to be quite honest with you. Honestly, Don Baylor, I guess I can draft a DH here. Maybe. I guess Baylor can DH. Brian Dozier, maybe? But I also needed relief pitching. I do need another starting pitcher, but Flaherty ain't going to do it. I'm not sure about Dozier, though. What about Lance Lynn? Where the heck are you seeing Patrick Sandoval? I don't see him in here. Is he an iron or something? Let's see. No, let's go with Jeff Montgomery. Got some good outfield defense. Fly ball pitcher will help. Yeah, let's do it. Should get some starting pitchers in this round. Ooh, baby, there's our catcher. There's our catcher. Biz Mackey. Let's go. All right, who else we got? We got Willie Upshaw. We got Carl Mays, Cecilio Guante, Fred Hymack, Wes Farrell, Wander Franco, Jason Worth, Pat Collins, Pete Dowling, Greg Olson, Neil Walker. Okay, Biz Mackey, definitely the play here, at least. Collins is not good. 51 catcher ability, 41 arm, some good eye at the plate, decent homer power. The avoid K is a little weird. But yeah, I gotta go pitching here. Hymack has some good movement on him. Mays is an interesting cat. Wes Farrell. I mean, Wes Farrell can hit. But then again, we're not getting Wes Farrell for his hit. Oh, that's what you meant, Eleanor. Okay. Mays is a ground ball pitcher. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Pete Dowling, what's he look like? Well, here's the thing, Lowry. I just drafted my DH in Don Baylor. So I really don't have a need for Wes Farrell's bat, to be quite honest. I mean, Wes Farrell, okay, he's extreme fly ball. He's got 75 movement. That kind of helps him out a little bit. I mean, I do have Andrelton Simmons, but I mean, let's go with Carl Mays. We'll try out ground ball. Man, seeing a lot of discussion between Farrell and Mays here. Well, Farrell's Mays is really splitty. Mays is really splitty though. Boy, this is tough. This one's tough. I mean, I could go out. I mean, we do have Bip Roberts. We do have Chicken Wolf in the outfield. But, man, I need to find a good center fielder, though. Yeah, let's grab Mays. Let's grab Mays and let's go to the silver rounds. Okay. Okay, some interesting guys in this round. Got Joe Decker, we got Kettle Marte, we got Hugh Duffy, Johnny Lippon, Don Hurst, Ray Culp, Steve Braun, Lucas Sims, Chris Chambliss, Aaron Cook, Mike Stanley, and Ian Anderson. Whew, boy. Okay. Joe Decker. Neutrals, stuff and movement almost the same. Hugh Duffy is, well, Hugh Duffy. Got Johnny Lippon here. Not really much of anything. Aaron Cook is here. Extreme ground ball. Stuff's not quite there, but could be an option. Mike Stanley's here. Marte, not sure about Marte here, but I mean the profile's interesting. Yeah, I think I gotta go with Duffy here. I like the batting profile on him. Defense is a little bit suspect in center field, but I think we'll be okay. And then who else do I want to get? I mean, this is the first silver round, so I might have options later. But Aaron Cook is a guy. Well, Culp is a fly ball, so there's that. I guess I could try Marte. We could try Marte at second. Worst comes to worst. Worst comes to worst, he could be a backup. Uh, 63. We'll try it. But I also have only 2 starters, though. Oh, man. What's Ian Anderson bringing? 87, 59, 45, 80 fastball, 89 curveball, 94 changeup. This is a tough round. Culp, no. No, Culp is not an option. I need a third starter, and it's going to be Aaron Cook. God, I'm going to regret that. We're trying it, though. We're trying it. All right, we got Joe Having, James McCann, Paul Goldschmidt, Chad Kinsey, Felix Jose, Bill Raridan, Luis Sessa, Turk Wendell, Tom Norton, Lorenzo Cain, Davey Lopes, and Al Luplo. Joe Having. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, Luis Sessa. Former Yankee Luis Sessa. Ooh, Chad Kimsey. Let's go with him. Let's go with him. Get that guy. Turk Wendell? I'm not sure. Well, Turk is the third starting pitcher I have drafted, if that's what you mean. Heaving could be interesting. He has extreme ground ball. Could be interesting guy. Got a lot of green there. There's Lorenzo Kane. Could be a good outfield backup if I wanted. Wait, why Kimsey? 95 movement, extreme ground ball. Pretty good against righties and lefties. Yeah, where are all the third basemen? Yeah, that's what I'm asking too, Jay Comey. I'm going to go with Having. God, I need something good. Okay, here we go. Here's something. Ooh, Larry Gardner. There's our third baseman. Good defense there. Some decent batting skills. There's our third baseman. Well, let's see. We also got Terry Shumpert, James Edwards, Tyler Stevenson, John Lamb, Jeff Brantley, Paul DeYoung, Lou Drills, Scooter Gennett, Rondell White, Chick Galloway, and Jay Payton. What's Scooter look like? The defense isn't quite there. This is the last silver round, though, so... God, I should have went with Marte. Edwards looks interesting. Extreme fly ball, so that could help with our outfield. But also, I'd be drafting my entire starting rotation. Yeah, I do better start tracking catchers. That's right. Yeah, that's like... You know what? I might as well... I might as well get a backup catcher now. Because, I don't know. Jay Payton, though, could be an interesting backup. Do 4 or 5 man. I usually do 5 man because I don't trust 4 man. You know what? I like Payton as a backup, and I need a good backup. All right, let's go to round 10. Gotta get really going here. All right, what are we getting? Got Shea Hillebrand, Matt Manning, Bobo Osborne, Chris Tillman, Darren Hall, Judge Nagel, Jimmy Outlaw, Eric Anthony, Adolis Garcia, Glenn Crawford, Brandon Brennan, and Josh Bard. Oh, man. Okay, we're going to have to start looking at backups here. Glenn Crawford, sure. Can also play second base in a pinch. Honestly, he could be my second baseman. Honestly, there's my second baseman, Glenn Crawford. Backup catcher, Josh Bard. Not good, though, but 53 catcher ability. At least he has decent-ish catcher ability. It's not good, but... yes, I know. 4 minutes. I know. I can see the time ticking down. Honestly, I might go Matt Manning just to have a 5th starter. Dallas has interesting defense, but not really. Yeah, I do need relievers in a bad way. I just go with Darren Hall. I think I go with Darren Hall here. Just so I can get a 3rd reliever. All right, what are we getting in this round? Rodano Ventura, Tubby Spencer, Steve Okert, Craig Lefferts, Davey Grullon, Pinky Whitney, Taylor Clark, Will Vest, Luis Barrera, Bill Miller, Nick Pivetta, Ed Stevens. Yeah, starting pitcher is a little weak, but we can live. Craig Lefferts would be interesting. Yeah, I gotta take a catcher here. It's gonna have to be Grullon. Ventura? Ooh, Rodano Ventura could be fun. Let's get him. So that'll fill out the rotation. And Glenn Crawford, we're going to slot in at 2nd. All right, what do we get in round 12? George Vukovic, Mo Bertsky, or Bershi, Noe Ramirez, Al Birch, Gabe Kapler, Ahmed Rosario, Cody Hoyer, Rube Manning, Jackson Kowar, Mike Mussina, Eduardo Sanchez, and Michael Baez. Let's go with Mussina, and we'll move Ventura to the pen. And we're going to go Ahmed Rosario as an infield backup. I think that'll work out. Yeah, Mussina can eat innings. All right, round 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I need 3 relievers here. Let's grab... Sure, Hansel Robles. Ooh, Eric Owens. Oh, man, I love this Eric Owens card. Let's grab Dakota Backus. And let's grab... Sure, we'll grab Kobe Allard. Sure. Okay, so there's 3. Man, I really want that Eric Owens card. I need infield backups, though. Let's go Peraza. And let's go Sogard, and we'll call it a draft. All right, so there it is. There's the team for next week. Carl Hubble, Carl Mays, Joe Having, Aaron Cook, Mike Mussina, Colby Allard, Dakota Backus, Darren Hall, Chad Kimsey, Hansel Robles, Giordano Ventura, Jeff Montgomery, Biz Mackey, and David Grullon behind the plate, Jason Giambi at first, Glenn Crawford at second, Gardner and Sogard third, Peraza, Rosario, and Simmons at short, Baylor and Roberts in the outfield, Payton and Duffy in center, Chicken Wolf in right. Why are they playing Jay Payton in center? That's not where I want him. That is not where I want him. Boom. Hugh Duffy, center field. There we go. Now all's right with the world. Whew. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. I like it. All right, let's quickly check back in with the showdown here. See where we're at in the tournament. Might be getting close. Maybe getting close to a finals matchup here. We are. Semi-finalists look like this. We got OK Mercury, the Paulus Hook Tabby Cat, the Austin Dark Horses, and the Gonzaga Bulldogs in the semifinals right now. We're going to check back in later, but right now it is time for a little game we like to play called Call Your Shot. So we got 27 packs ready to go. But what's going to happen is I'm going to be putting a form in the chat. You'll have 2.5 minutes to fill it out with the Diamond Perfect Build Legend or Limited Edition card you think I will pull tonight. And if you get it correct, you will win perfect points. If you call a live diamond, you'll win 15 grand. If you call a historical diamond... Actually, no, if you call live perfect, you'll win 50 grand. If you call a historical diamond, you win 75 grand. If you call build a legend card, you win 25 grand. A bronze build a legend, I should say. If you call a diamond limited edition card, you'll win 90,000 perfect points. That includes the 100 Thurman Munson, of which there are probably still some out there. Call a historical diamond, you win 75. If you call a historical perfect, you'll win 100,000 perfect points. All right, guys. Just a few reminders before we get started. Few reminders. Only 1 entry is allowed per person. Be as specific as possible. Call 1 card on your entry only. Entries of multiple cards will be disqualified. All right, guys. If you're ready, get ready. Get set. Hang on, let me see if I got the right link. I do. Go! Call your shot is open. Call your shot is open. All right. Let's see what we got going on here today. Oh, some good stuff here. Some really good stuff here. Oh, Andrew Jones. Future legend Patino. That'd be fun. Build a Legend Harold Baines, who should be easy to snag. He can't move. Limited edition Jose Fernandez, because you said you really wanted one. Yeah, I really want that limited edition Jose Fernandez. It looks so good. It looks so cool, at least. Historical perfect Roy Oswalt. Not bad, not bad. Future legend Nate Pearson. That would be fun. I think he's in packs. I'm not 100% sure if he's actually in packs. 2007 Mike Lowell. Also, I'm happy my favorite players weren't traded and I can show up to Verdugo and not feel like a fraud. Hi, Yuka. How are you doing? Adrian Beltre, Build a Legend. We got Paul Goldschmidt, Nick Anderson, Live Diamond. We're under 90 seconds left. 90 seconds left. Hey, Yuka, congratulations. You got a job. That's awesome. All right, we got about a minute left on the clock. 1 minute left. 1 minute left on the clock. Let's get the form and chat again here really quick. You aren't the White Sox new GM. That's funny. That's funny. Was it a detective agency that strangely hires kids to investigate? Probably not. Probably not. Ooh, Legend Andrelton Simmons. That'd be a fun card to pull. Brickyard Kennedy, Roy Thomas. Some good stuff here. All right. All right, we are down to 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Call your shot is closed. Call your shot is closed. All right. Oh boy, we have 209 responses in the chat tonight. Let's rip these packs while we still have a chance before we see our finals matchup get ready to go. First pack, we get Luis Garcia from the Houston Astros, as well as Randy Tate, Juan Francisco, Chuck Hockenberry. Awesome, awesome stuff. Next pack, Gus Felix from the 1926 Brooklyn Bridegrooms, it looks like. We also got Zach Godley from the Milwaukee Brewers. Not much going on there. Let's keep going. JT Chargois, Luke Farrell, Tyler Rogers as our bronzes here, as well as Ab Wright from the 1935 Cleveland Indians as a historical iron. Brooklyn Robins, okay, interesting. Kyle Isbell is our obligatory bronze in this one. You also got Johnny Biro as a historical iron. Ooh, former Rakuten Golden Eagle, JT Chargois, I see. Interesting. Little stretch there. Need to do that. Got Jose Quintana and Blake Taylor in this pack. Not a whole lot to talk about with this one. Yeah, JT Chargois now with the Tampa Bay Rays. That's right. That's right. Next pack, we got Ha-Seong Kim from the San Diego Padres. 69 overall card there. There's our obligatory bronze. Look at Brock Holt. Look at that mustache on Brock Holt. Holy crap. What is that thing? Woo. Eeh. Let's keep going. All right, we got David Lowe from the Kansas City Royals. J.P. Crawford, Dominic Leone in this one. Not a whole lot to talk about with this one. Ooh, we get Diamond. We pull Diamond, and it's Shane Bieber. Shane Bieber from the Cleveland Indians. 98 overall card there. Let's see if we get a winner tonight. Do we have a winner? We got a few winners tonight. Sweet Pete 70 is a winner. Vindicator's a winner. Roman a Day is a winner. And those are your 3 winners for Live Diamond. Shane Bieber, congratulations. Y'all have just won 15,000 perfect points. Yes, I know, Guardians, not Indians. They're going to be the Guardians starting at the end of the season, and that's when I will refer to them as such. I also got Johan Pino in this pack, as well as everybody's favorite Connor Joe. Let's keep going. Next pack, we get Will Vest, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Yusei Kikuchi, and Brendan Rodgers. Interesting stuff. Let's keep going. Got Joe Delahanty from the 1909 St. Louis Cardinals, Bobby Wall from the Dodgers. Also got Jabari Blash and Sergio Escalona as historical irons. Let's keep going. See if we can't duel out another winner tonight. We got some sad Fetty coming down for Colton Wong from the Milwaukee Brewers. 71 overall card there. We also got Jeff Baker from the 2008 Colorado Rockies. Sam Selman from the San Francisco Giants. Let's keep going. What else we get in? Mike Mayers, Michael Feliz with Johnny O'Brien as a historical iron. Next pack. Let's keep going. Oh, we got some silver action here for Josh Taylor from the Boston Red Sox. 75 overall card there. Also got Pat Rapp from the 95 Marlins. Gilberto Celestino. There we go, from the Minnesota Twins. Also got Michael Brady and Rick Krivda from the 1996 Baltimore Orioles as historical irons. And the next pack, we get John Gant from the St. Louis Cardinals. Well, at least not anymore from the St. Louis Cardinals, I should say. Stuart Fairchild from the Arizona Diamondbacks as well. Meh. Keep going. Ooh, a lot of bronzes in this one. We get friend of the channel, Brett Phillips, JB Wendelkin, Michael Waka, Tom Bergmeyer. Let's keep going. John Gant card needs to be updated. Well, it'll be updated in the next live update, I would believe, Johnny. Okay, Griffin Canning, Austin Barnes, and 2013 Seth Maness from the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, let's keep going. Got about 11 packs left. Let's make the most of them. We got Alan Wiggins from the 1983 San Diego Padres. Greg Smith from the 08 Athletics. Not a whole lot left in there as well. Next pack, we get Dwayne Josephson from the 1968 Chicago White Sox. Matt Weasler from the Tampa Bay Rays. Alex Dickerson from the San Francisco Giants. 9 more packs to go. Let's get some hype in the chat. Ooh, triple silver pack in this one. Gleyber Torres in his -24 from the New York Yankees. Gio Urshela from the New York Yankees. And Roy Walker from the 1922 St. Louis Cardinals. Also got Jose Rojas as our obligatory bronze. Bill Wamsgans as a historical iron. Next pack. Oh my. Oh my. What do we have here? Oh, that's a mix between a silver Tyler Duffy and what looks to be a bronze Sam Huff. Yeah, it's a Tyler Duffy and a Sam Huff. Sam Huff's supposed to be down in that blank spot. Let's just move on from this and let's not discuss this any further. Ooh, we got some gold in this one. Manny Machado from the San Diego Padres. 89 overall card there. Also got Juan Encarnacion from the 2002 Reds. Sean Doolittle from the Reds. Jake Fraley from the Mariners as our bronzes in this pack. A couple other historical irons as well. Into the home stretch, we got Joe Johnson from the Atlanta Braves. Ronald Bolanos from the Kansas City Royals. Not much left else in that pack. We got Joey Gerber from the Seattle Mariners in this one. Not a whole lot to talk about in that one. 4 more packs to go. 2 regular packs, a silver pack, and a gold pack. Thomas Hatch in this one as our obligatory bronze. Jim Strickland as a historical iron. Not a lot of stuff there. Let's keep going. 1 more regular pack, and oh God, it happened again. It happened again. We got Steve Shields and Tom O'Malley. Tom O'Malley is our obligatory bronze. Or I should say Stevie O'Malley. Or Stevie O'Malley or something like that. Playing right-handed rebase. Lovely. Let's go to the silver pack. And the silver pack gives us James McCann and Luis Garcia. James McCann from the Mets, Luis Garcia from the Astros, as well as Taylor Trammell from the Mariners. 1 more pack to go. What are we getting? And the gold pack. And it's Joe Musgrove from the San Diego Padres. 82 overall gold starter. We also got Darren Ruff from the 2013 Phillies. Todd Frazier from the Pirates. Hugh Bradley as a historical iron. So we only had 3 winners tonight for that Shane Bieber card. Congratulations to those 3 winners from earlier. All right, let's go back to the title screen real quick. We're going to load up the weekly showdown. We're going to see who our finalists are going to be. Ooh, okay, if I show... Okay, we've already had game 1, guys. But I will show the semifinal series here. Your finalists are the Paulus Hook Tabby Cat, who had to walk it off in the bottom of the 9th for a 5-4 victory over OK Mercury, and the Austin Dark Horses, moving on to the finals with a 4-2 win over the Gonzaga Bulldogs. All right, so those are your finalists. We don't have time. We do not have time to take a look at the teams. Let's just go straight to the highlight reel. Let's do this. To the game screen we go. And Rube Marquardt will take the mound for the Paulus Hook Tabby Cat here in game 1 of the This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown Finals. Cupid Childs will lead off for the Austin Dark Horses. Let's get it going here in game 1. Rube Marquardt so far, no runs given up in his only start, and he walks the leadoff man Childs. 4-pitch walk to start the ball game. And move ahead just a few batters. Jim Holt at the plate for the Dark Horses. Rube Marquardt still on the mound. Burrell on first, Childs on second with 1 out. 0-1 pitch on the way. And that one's lined in right field down the line. He'll go into the corner. Childs will score easily. Here comes Burrell for third, and he will stop at third. It's an RBI double for Jim Holt. And the Austin Dark Horses are up 1-0. We move ahead to the top of the second. Max Schrock at the plate. Nobody on, 1 out. First pitch from Marquardt, and that one's blasted into right field. Going back is Schultz. Jumps. It's gone. Ball go far for Max Schrock. And the Dark Horses double their lead. It's 2-0. Here in the second. We move on ahead to the bottom of the third. Marcus Stroman on the mound for the Dark Horses in this one. Pat Listach at the plate. Nick Heath on first with 1 out. The first pitch, and that one's lined into left field for a base hit. Heath will stop at second with 1 out. And that'll bring up to the plate Alexi Casilla. Stroman has him in a 1-2 count, first and second with 1 out. The first pitch, The 1-2 pitch, and that one's lined in left field, down the line, into the corner it goes. Heath will score easily. Here comes Listach for third. He will stop there. It's an RBI double for Alexi Casilla. And the Tabby Cat have their deficit. It's 2-1. Now bring up Todd Helton. Diamond Build-A-Legend, Todd Helton. Count is 2-2. The pitch from Stroman. Hey, got him looking, strike three. A great pitch on the outside corner by Marcus Stroman. And it's 2 gone for Joe Schultz, the right fielder. Stroman has him in a 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. Swing a ground ball to first. And Holt will step on the bag to retire the side. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on. It's now 2-1. And we move ahead to the top of the 5th. Dark horses at bat. Jim Holt with runners on second and third and 1 out. The 1-1. Swing the line drive. Left center field, and that one's off the wall. Burrell will score. Johnson will score. It's a 2-run double for Jim Holt. And the Austin Dark Horses get some runs back. It's 4-1. We move ahead to the top of the 6th. It's still 4-1. Heavy Johnson at the plate for second and third with 2 outs. First pitch from Marquardt. And that one's lined into right center field. He'll get past Schultz and go all the way to the wall. Quinn and Schrock will score easily. It's a 2-run double for Heavy Johnson. And the Dark Horses take a 6-1 lead. We move ahead to the 7th, and the Dark Horses increase their lead even more. It's now 8-1. As Manny Sarmiento in the game for the Tabby Cat. Runner on first with 2 outs facing Rabbit Robinson. The 1-0, and Rabbit hops one down the third base line, and into the corner it goes. Schrock coming around third. He will score. Here comes Robinson for third. He slides in with an RBI triple. And the Dark Horses take a 9-1 lead. Bottom 9, 2 outs. Runners on first and second for Sal Ivars. Bill Champion looking to end this game. Fly ball into center. Coming in is Locke. Coming in is Robinson. He'll make the play. And the Austin Dark Horses take game 1. Final score 9-1. So a good game there for the Austin Dark Horses. A convincing 9-1 win in game number 1. And we should have game 2 any second now. Let's take a look-see. And we do not have it yet. Do we? Okay, we do not have the game yet. It's weird. Let's try loading that up again. There we go. All right, we have game 2. We have game 2. Let's go right to it. Let's go to the game screen. For game 2, the Austin Dark Horses looking to make it a sweep. Dallas Braden on the mound. In the potentially deciding game, Pat Listach will lead things off for the Paulus Hook Tabby Cat. The 1-0 pitch to the shortstop. Fly ball, center field. Shading a little bit into left. But Baldelli will make the play in center field. Rocco Baldelli out there in center field today. 1 gone. A few batters later, the Tabby Cat have runners on first and second with 2 outs for Joe Schultz. The 1-0 pitch from the lefty, and that one's into right field. Fairly deep, going back, and he can't get it. Bill Voss overran that ball in right field. One run will score on an RBI double by Joe Schultz. It was just misplayed out there by the right fielder Voss. Ay, some bad defensive play there by the Dark Horses right fielder. We move ahead to the bottom of the first. Runners on first and second with 2 outs for Biz Mackey facing off with Dutch Ulrich, starter for the Tabby Cat. The first pitch, and that one's lined into left field for a base hit. Kim will score easily, and the Dark Horses tie this game up at 1. Now bring up the left fielder, Jim Holt. First pitch from Ulrich, and that one's into left field, and that's going to fall in for a base hit. Here comes Burrell for the plate. The throw home from Johnson, not in time. And it's 2-1. Dark Horses take the lead. We move ahead to the top of the second. Braden on the mound. Runner on first, nobody out. 2-2 count to the DH, Wally Gerber. That one's ground to third. It could be 2 to second for 1. The relay from Schrock is in time for the double play. Huge double play there. Move ahead to the top of the third. Miguel Montero at the plate. Runner on first with 2 outs. Full count pitch. Swinging a high fly ball. Deep right center. Way back there. Ball go far for Miguel Montero. Some lefty on lefty crime for the lefty catcher. And the Tabby Cat regained the lead. It's 3-2. Bottom third, Rocco Baldelli will lead things off for the Dark Horses. 0-1 pitch. That one's lined to right field, and that one's down and off the wall. Coming into second will be Baldelli, and he'll try for third here. The throw from the second baseman, Casillas, not in time. Leadoff triple for Rocco Baldelli to start the inning for the Dark Horses. Now I'll bring up Greenberg. 2-1 pitch, and that one's lined to left center. That's going to bring in a run. Here comes Greenberg for second, and he'll slide on in with an RBI double. Dark Horses tie this game again at 3. And we stay in the bottom of the third a couple batters later. Biz Mackey at the plate. Runners on the corners with nobody out. Chance to break this game wide open. Count 1-1. The pitch into right field, and Mackey's going to have an RBI. Here comes Burrell for third. The throw from right field is not in time, and the Dark Horses regain the lead. It's 4-3. They get both of the runs back, and they're looking to get more. Here's Jim Holt. First pitch from Ulrich on the way. Swinging a liner into right center field. That's going to be trouble, and it'll go to the wall. Burrell scores easily. Here comes Mackey. He's rounding third and heading home. He will score. 2-run double for Jim Holt. And the Dark Horses are starting to pull away. It's 6-3. And all in that third inning, the Austin Dark Horses score 6 runs. And the Tabby Cats are so in shambles that Paul Hines is playing first base. You absolutely hate to see it. Bottom 5, Chuck Wortman at the plate, facing Kent Emanuel. And that one's blasted into left. Ball go far for Chuck Wortman. And it's been that kind of a tournament for the Austin Dark Horses. Unexpected production from unexpected players. 9-3 the score. Bottom 6 now 9-4. Dark Horse is looking to get more runs. First and second, nobody out for Biz Mackey. 2-1 pitch. That one's blasted into left. It's home run derby for the Austin Dark Horses. Ball go far for Biz Mackey. What a time for his first homer of the tournament. And the Dark Horses are pouring it on. It's 12-4. And oh no, Jim Holt, you aren't. You aren't. He does. Ball go far for Jim Holt. It's back to back. And it's a laugher now. It's 13-4. Let's go to the ninth. Let's wave the white flag on this one. It's 16-4. Let's just watch this walk by Casilla. 2-2 to Listach from Champion. Swing and a miss. Strike 3-1 gone. 3-2 to Lou Johnson. Grounded to short. To second for one. The relay in time. And the Austin Dark Horses are your convincing this week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown champions. 16 for the final score. Wow. An absolutely dominant tournament, scoring 66 runs in this tournament. 5-4 win in round 1, a 3-1 win in round 2, 6-1, 6-3, 10-4, 7-3, and 11, 4-2, 9-1, 16-4. An absolutely dominant tournament that really could have ended in the first round if you take a look at it. I mean, this was their first round matchup. They had to score 4 in the ninth in round 1 to even make it to this point. Goodness gracious. What a run. And here in this one, they had to score 2 in the ninth to even have a shot at taking the lead. And then they scored 4 in the 11th. My goodness. What a tournament this Dark Horses team had. 5 homers for Pat Burrell. 3 homers for Greenberg. 2 for Ken Griffey. 18 homers as a team. Wow, wow, wow. What a tournament. Congratulations to Dark Horse. You have just won John McGraw from the 1899 Baltimore Orioles. Oh, man. Oh, man. Johnny Podres going to second place. Tabby Cat. Oh, man. What a tournament this was, guys. Well-earned, well-deserved victory. And that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. This was a fun tournament to call. It's good to be back in the saddle. We will see you next week, same time, same channel, for the This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, when our good friend Yukari Kazumi is going to be broadcasting a special edition of Baseball Bingo. Going to be talking about strategy sliders. Now that is going to be a fun time. You do not want to miss that. That is going to be the stream you are going to need to watch if you are a diehard out of the park person. Or if you just want to learn how strategy sliders work. I think it's the strategy sliders episode. If I'm wrong, Yuka, let me know. But anyway, there's that. And then on Sunday, we will have the Perfect League World Series. Our good friend, DRC Nomads, who is, I believe, still recovering from the Cubs trade deadline today. And then you're going to have me for the Perfect Team Weekly Prep. It's going to be a great weekend all around here on the Out of the Park Developments channel. If you want to be kept apprised of what streams we do, hit that heart button down there in the bottom right-hand corner. You'll be notified every time we stream. You can also follow us on social media at OOTP Developments and at OOTP Perfect Team. And you can join our Discord at discord.gg/OOTP. Thank you guys again for tuning in tonight. I will see you on Sunday for the Perfect Team Weekly Prep. Don't forget to tune in to all the other streams we got going on this weekend. Have a great day, everybody. Dishnet 34, signing out.